Hello guys, it's Lee. What this is doing, it'll start. So you put the clutch in, it starts. But when you let the foot off the clutch, it dies. Electrical, it dies. Or if you put the clutch in and you pull the PTO switch, it dies. Now the guy I bought it from he did a little research and he did pretty good, but he put a new seat switch in, a new clutch switch in, a new PTO switch in, and it's still doing the same thing. I'm gonna look at that seat switch. I mean, I've had seat switches go out quite a bit. I know he's got a new one, but I'm gonna make sure he put it in right and kind of test it out. But I'll show you what it does. There's a little trick I picked up over the years. You can disable your seat switch by removing these springs and putting it back on. It stays compressed all the time. That looks like a new one. So what I'm gonna do is just make sure it's compressed. Just gonna put these back on real quick. Alright, you switch. I'm just not gonna hook it up. I'm just gonna hook this in. Put my finger on it. See if that does. Alright, so it's not the seat switch. So I want to go ahead and say, so the seat switch was not it. And I checked out the brake or clutch switch and it was functioning properly. And actually, when you took your foot off the brake, that's when it was dying. So that told me it was working. So I really didn't look at that very much because I knew it couldn't have been it. All right, guys, it's Lee back. It's the next day. I actually drove the mower off the trailer. And I will tell you what it is. So the guy before me, I hadn't done anything to it. Well, I've done one thing to it. The guy before me changed all the switches, seat switch, brake switch. He even changed the clutch and the ignition. I mean, he changed it all and it never worked. So what it was doing, you saw it, it would start and run, but as soon as you took your foot off the brake, it'd kill it. What it was is, it was the relay. Right there it is. Now luckily I had one on my shelf. If I have something break on the mower, and a lot of times I'll keep it just for this reason. I'll strip it down and keep everything. I know the relay that I had was actually, I'm lucky it was identical. So I just plugged it in and it worked. Now I will tell you this. I got a buddy, his name's Curtis. And he is a mechanic. He's a mobile mechanic local. And it was stumping me, so I didn't figure it out. But it was the relay. And he came by, looked at it. He kind of scratched his head for a minute. And he said, the only thing it could be is the relay. And that's what it was. So thank you to Curtis. If you see this, I'll give all the credit to you on that. But it runs, does like it's supposed to now. Now notice it's got a sleeve hitch on it, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I have quite the collection now, but I'm going to leave it on there for a while. But let's see it running mode. If you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel. This is the relay that came off that machine if you are interested. Like I say, I was just lucky enough to have one on my shelf. This is the number on it. I'm trying to get it to focus. I don't know why it's not. That is the number on the relay. There's only one relay that I saw. That was it. Number right there. Seems like it mows good. Good machine. So anyway, hey, if you like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel. Hey, look, I'm not a mechanic. I can usually figure things out. That's just something, relays, man, it's just something I hardly ever mess with. So I had to bring in some extra help for that, so it worked out. But anyway, I'm out.